So today is May 28th, 2021, Friday, and right after my hubby came at home in the morning because he had his night call. He was working, he couldn't sleep all night, so he was sleeping after I made breakfast for him at like 7 o'clock something, 7:30. Then he went back to sleep, and then I was just lying down, just watching some news because there was nothing much to do. And then I got up and had my breakfast, and you can see right now the raving of the bike engine has started because I'm filming this person who started to synchronize. This is my neighbor who started to synchronize, and if they are using their children to do all this domestic terrorism and noise pollution and synchronization especially, then don't forget, each and every person will be held accountable for these domestic terrorist synchronization mental torture activities. Okay, so if you have a problem with that, the raving of the bike just did and left because I'm filming this person right now. So listen. So then I had my breakfast, and as always, like every day, I just go back and check my phone just for messages. I was just doing that and started the ambulance siren and the raving of the bike, and I already uploaded that video, and that wasn't enough. And then when I went in my bathroom, it's right on this side right here, and this neighbor just started, and my hubby's still sleeping and our bedroom is right here, and this person just started again the noise harassment, because obviously the cabal would have asked him to do the same thing. You know how they synchronize when I go outside in the front yard, they will come in the front yard and they will start doing stuff there. When I'm on this side, they will come here and do something. So this is how they synchronize everything, and this is the classic evidence how these neighbors are asked to synchronize every single thing. And my hubby was sleeping, and this person was making so much loud noise with this lawnmower that I just couldn't believe it. But yeah, not only the raving of the bike engine, the ambulance siren, and 3 times the ambulance passed by, okay, at different intervals. Like one passed by at like 2-3 minutes interval, and the other was after like 10-15 minutes, because now they wasted my time in recording the videos and then me uploading the videos right when all these was happening, when I was doing the reading the messages, and it would usually take like 5 minutes. But no, they prolonged, they interfered in my daily activities, and then they actually prolonged me just sitting and doing all these uploading and all this thing. And now YouTube, right after I started uploading everything, YouTube came up with this thing that, oh, you cannot have faces of any person, okay, because now they know, this cabal knows that they are all these children even, and all the seniors and everybody, doesn't matter who, youngsters, seniors, everybody are in on this. So if their faces come, they will get exposed online, and they should have thought before doing this, before asking this person to come here and do this lawn mowing right when my hubby was sleeping right here, okay. And the same person, like few years ago, I had cooked very heavy lunch, and we were asleep, and I don't know, usually I never ever sleep, I never ever take nap time, never, but I felt so drowsy and sleepy from that heavy lunch I had, that exactly at 5 p.m. they started panicking their car button. You know how you do panic, and boom, 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 that big loud sound started, and that woke me up. So that was the way to wake me up, just because, oh, it's 5 p.m. now, go cook. It was at sharp 5 p.m. they started, and they would do all this, and they honked the horn, which I've already uploaded the video when I went outside when I was wearing a t-shirt, where they had to make problem, and, oh, why you're wearing that t-shirt? But their mother and sister can wear shortest of the short and go outside and do whatever. They can even do yoga on their driveway just because to synchronize, because I had started doing yoga, the exercises. So just to synchronize that, they had their children do yoga, like his sister and probably her friend. They were doing yoga in a driveway, lying down. It was unbelievable. This is how they synchronize everything. They tell these people how to do it. And it's unbelievable that these people actually participate, and they let their kids participate in all these kind of activities because it looks so normal. That person is just lawn mowing. No, it's not just lawn mowing. It's synchronization at every single day, at every single point. Or else why the raving of the bike engine started 2-3 times. They raved and they just left right when I started recording this video, because that is the signal they want to give. First they want to have these people do synchronization, and then when I record them they are having problem. No, you can't have both ways, because you are going to suffer at the end of the day, because you are breeding domestic terrorists at the end of the day. You're involved in mental torture and human trafficking. And if I go on about this Lake Carolina, how they all had their machines that that Dr. Catherine Horton, in her stop0007.org website, she had shown that weapon. It just looks like a camera on a tripod stand, and how that neighbor had that for years. And I couldn't understand, because I was just going through gang stalking. I was just going through a lot of changes in my physical and mental state at that time, and I just couldn't understand why I was behaving that way, or why I was looking even that way. I was looking so black, and I had these cuts, and I had all kind of weird things going on with me. I couldn't understand. All I knew that something is off. I didn't know what black magic was. I didn't know what satanic ritual abuse was back then. And it's only after years when I found out about targeted individuals and Dr. Catherine Horton website, and I saw that instrument, I'm like, oh my God, yes, my neighbor had that camera with a tripod stand facing my house. And it was unbelievable that these people were using. And the moment I recognized that device, the moment I asked Dr. Catherine Horton about it, that neighbor actually left. Even the other neighbor who was doing a lot of fireworks and everything, the one bomb blast that they usually do here, even they left. Now their houses are on sale, and the one who had this tripod stand, they immediately left. Why do these people immediately leave after I talk about them, or after I discover something about them using against me? Why? Because it is a pattern, and they were using it to alter all my physical and mental behavior, to give me dues, to give me cuts and satanic ritual abuse and bomb blasts and noise harassment, everything. And so these people, why raving of the bike engine is not coming up front in my near my front house? Why? Because they fear the faces, is what they fear. That if their faces are caught, and if they are caught in raving also on camera, then, and of course doing it right in front of my house, then it's a clear target, right? It's a clear torture, it's a clear harassment, and they could be, that's illegal. All this, what they are doing is illegal. And today I'm forced to do all this because they forced me to. They see how they diverted my life, and this is exactly what they've been doing. I have to take decisions which otherwise normally as a person I wouldn't have taken it. I would have lived my life, or with my friends, with everybody. But today now my friends are synchronizing everything at every moment. So that tells me that they are asked to do all this synchronization. It's so bizarre the way they synchronize everything. Just about, okay, everything. And so, and then I just put them aside. Like, I just don't talk with them because they're synchronizing and giving me this mental torture, and they're telling me that they are involved with the cabal, okay, when they are doing synchronizations. So I cannot take that, and it's up to them to understand that. And if they are not trying to understand that, or if, because a true friend will try to understand what is going on with me if they are not really involved with cabal, but they never tried it, so obviously they are involved with cabal. So at the weakest time, who are really your friends, or really the person who stands by you, and to this far there is nobody. But one thing I know that they fear is the arrival of Lord Kalki, because he's arriving very soon, and these people are going to go down under, because I see so many other TIs putting up these videos on how helicopters harass them, how they are flashlighted, or how the street theater is played for them, and how fire trucks and ambulance and all these kind of things are harassing them too. So they are going to and like, they have become so desperate, like the cabal, because they know we are the star seed, and at the end they are not going to be saved, and we are the threat to the cabal. So be it.